Morning, 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 morning. What up, what up, what up? Happy Monday. Beautiful people, beautiful world. It's your boy Cedric from the Glad Life. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Spent time with family, friends, and just overall just relax. And you know what I'm about to say, oh boy, got a topic for you. What I chose this week is to talk about how I became self-aware. Let's start off with this. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is that place of being complete, total honesty with yourself. You know, the good points and the points that you actually want to really improve on. Now, as I am learning to grow in my journey, one of the things that will help me, had to help me grow, was really becoming self-aware and understanding my shortcomings. So many people don't like the word shortcomings or flaws, whatever you want to call it, things that I needed to work on to improve myself. This, man, can I tell you, it's not always an easy thing, because what it requires is you to look hard and fast at yourself. And it requires you to look at it without judgment. Yes, let me say that again. It requires you to look at yourself without judgment. Here's the thing. We can go through life, as I have done, thinking that, I'm great, I'm this, but all the while, inside, there are areas that that are holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. Prime example, little story. Now, I've toyed, played, became an addict, drugs for a long time. But I thought I always had it under control. I thought, it's just a weekend thing. It's party. In our community, in the gay world, we use sometimes drugs at the weekend to let our hair down, to party, to have some fun. And what it was actually doing, it was making my life become unmanageable. But I was actually turning a blind eye. I was thinking, everything's okay. You know what? I got a good job. I'm not homeless. I got a car. All those things, I thought just because I had those, my life was okay. And in reality, it wasn't. True story. September 2017. Now, as some of you know, I used to work for Warner Brothers under the company called Machinima. Hey Machinima, and no longer. Hey my Machinima peeps. My job was negotiating contracts for the gaming YouTubers. Now, in order for me to build up a really good relationship with them, one of the things I asked to reintroduce when I started was, we need to throw parties. We traveled around for these events, and we needed to, throw a party to be able to schmooze them. Let's keep it real. To get to know them so that they could allow me to come into their circle. And, those of you who know me, I always liked a good party. So, we arrived in Seattle, 2017. Very first day. Got there, dropped the stuff off at the hotel. That night was the YouTube party. So, me, my colleagues, my boss, we all went there and had a blinding time. Really good time, really connecting with people, talking with people. Party that I and some other people were organizing wasn't until the next day. And so at the end of the night, it ended, I think it was around midnight. My colleagues, my boss, and I was actually sharing a hotel room with my boss that day, they were all going back to the hotel. The YouTuber was like, yo, Sid, are you coming? You come with us? And I was like, yeah. My boss said, be wise. And my response was, yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. You won't even know that I'm gone. They didn't see me for the entire trip after that. I actually went, had a few drinks, and then with those drinks, I decided to go wandering, and then I decided to embark on my dark side. What my dark side meant was I went and picked a guy up. I actually had a really good talk with this one, but it doesn't stop there for me. And what ended up happening is I ended up partying for 4 days, and the reality is I had messed up. And I knew that because I was high, I couldn't face the people I actually needed to face. And so my anxiety kicked in. And I actually had considered, I actually took a trip up. I took a taxi outside of the city to park because I was thinking, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm tired of this circle. That I'm doing all the time. That was the start of my spiritual awakening because I ended up going to rehab right after that. So before I went there, I thought, I got my life under control. It's cool. Be wise. I'm gonna be there. Reality was, I had no control of my life at that point in time. And I had to start being honest with myself. And even though it's taken me, it's 2021, it's taken me a long time to get to where I am now, that was the beginning when I really started looking at myself and thinking, I don't want this life anymore. I don't want to be that person. And another thing recently I've done, and I think I've said this in one of my earlier videos when someone says, bro, you know you're chasing sex. Self-aware. I now have to check myself when I'm driving or I'm sorry guys, but yeah, I objectify guys. I see like how guys objectify girls at times. But when I'm driving, I may not say anything, but I'm looking, I'm clocking, I'm like, oh, he's cute. Damn, yo. And because I'm in a place now where I want love, my actions don't match when I'm objectifying someone. So now, when I do those things, I literally stop, Cedric, you don't want to be that person anymore. Redirect. So being self-aware is being honest with yourself, but not judging yourself and just taking the necessary action to redirect the trait that you're trying to improve. It takes a while to see the results, but when you're self-aware, when you're conscious, you know what's happening. And you desperately want to change that action, so you take the necessary action to redirect. Where am I now today? I'm in a place where I actually just said it to one of my friends. I'm actually ready to start dating again. It's been a minute. I've actually been single now for 2 years. And I had to learn to be comfortable with me by myself, not needing validation from another guy to say that I'm actually okay. And now that I know that I'm actually okay and I have the only validation I need is from him up above. And now I know that I'm ready to move forward. So being self-aware allows me to continue to work on those traits that I want to let go while embracing who I really am. This wonderful human being who just wants to share the love that he actually has from a soulful place. So I feel good about it. I feel happy. And I know that I'm actually on the right track. So I hope you learned something from that. Really short and sweet, but just being self-aware, like I said, is about you being completely honest with yourself. So thank you guys for watching my video. Peace and love. If there's any topic that you feel you want to hear from me, that you noticed a change, or that maybe you're struggling with, that you see that I've improved, drop it in the comments and let me know, and I'll talk about it as well. So peace and love. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and God bless.